Byzantine, a word that today has a reputation of being synonymous with tedious, boring, and long-winded. But this word actually comes from the name of one of the most powerful and influential empires in history, the Byzantine Empire. So what is Byzantine all about? Let's find out. Hi, it's me. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about everything you need to know about Byzantine in 100 seconds. Now let's begin. The Byzantine Empire was the eastern continuation of the Roman Empire, which after the fall of Western Rome in 476 CE continued to thrive for another 1,000 years until its conquest by the Ottoman Turks in 1453 CE. The empire is named after its capital city of Byzantium, located on the Bosporus Strait between the Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara. The city had been founded by Greek colonists around 660 BCE and was known as Constantinople throughout the early medieval period. By the time of the fall of the Western Roman Empire, it had become the capital of the entire Roman world under Emperor Theodosius I. After the fall of the western half of the empire, the remaining eastern provinces were consolidated into the Byzantine Empire by Emperor Leo III the Isaurian in the late 7th century. Despite the loss of so much territory, the empire was still a formidable power thanks to the wealth generated by the intensive trade along the major sea routes. In fact, during the reign of Emperor Constantine V, the Byzantines even launched a naval campaign against the Bulgars and the Khazars in the Black Sea region, showcasing their naval prowess. This prosperous era came to an end with the Arab-Muslim conquests in the 7th century, which seriously threatened the empire. By the reign of Emperor Leo III, the Byzantines adopted the title of Romans in official documents and began to differentiate themselves from the Western Roman Empire. Leo III was also responsible for initiating the iconoclastic controversy in the Byzantine Church by ordering the destruction of religious images in churches, believing them to be idolatrous. This was seen as a threat to the religious authority of the icons and led to a period of conflict and division within the empire. It lasted for over a century, until Empress Irene of Athens restored the use of icons in 802. Throughout the 8th and 9th centuries, the empire faced constant threats from the Arabs in the south and the Bulgars to the north. The Arab armies managed to capture the important cities of Antioch and Jerusalem, while the Bulgars advanced deep into Byzantine territory. However, by the middle of the 9th century, the tide began to turn. Under the reign of Emperor Basil I, the Macedonians defeated the Arabs at the Battle of the River Bair and established control over the Aegean islands. They also fought against the Khazars, defeating them decisively at the Battle of the Bosphorus. During the 10th century, the empire reached its peak under the reign of Emperor Constantine VII, who established a golden age of prosperity and cultural achievement. His reign saw a revival of Roman law, literature, and art, and he successfully defended the empire against the Arabs and the Rus. He also expanded Byzantine influence into southern Italy, where his general, Landau I, conquered most of the peninsula south of the bishop's seat of Rome. In the 11th century, the empire was rocked by the First Crusade, which resulted in the establishment of several crusader states in the Levant. However, Byzantine-Latin relations soon deteriorated, and the Fourth Crusade ended up sacking Constantinople in 1204. Although the Crusaders were eventually driven out of the city, the empire never fully recovered from the sack. Throughout its existence, the Byzantine Empire played a crucial role in preserving ancient Greek and Roman texts, which saved many important works from being lost to history. The Hagia Sophia in Constantinople, built by Emperor Justinian I, was considered one of the greatest architectural achievements of the time. It is known for its massive dome and intricate Byzantine mosaics. Other notable examples include the Monastery of St. Catherine at Mount Sinai, which houses an extensive library of ancient manuscripts, and the Escorial Monastery in Madrid, Spain, which contains a significant collection of Byzantine art and artifacts. Byzantine art is renowned for its exquisite craftsmanship and rich symbolism. One of the most iconic examples is the famous Byzantine mosaic depicting the Emperor Leo III and his family in the Hagia Sophia. The artwork showcases the grandeur and opulence of the imperial court and the skillful execution of the mosaic technique. Another masterpiece is the Veroli Triumphal Arch, an intricately decorated marble archway that symbolizes the triumph of Christianity and the power of the Byzantine Empire. The architecture of the Byzantine Empire is celebrated for its grandeur and the use of innovative techniques. The Church of San Vitale in Ravenna, Italy, is a prime example. Its remarkable mosaics and domed structure showcase the fusion of Roman and Eastern influences. Another iconic structure is the Church of the Holy Apostles in Constantinople, which served as the imperial cathedral of the Byzantine Empire and was known for its massive dome and rich ornamentation. These architectural wonders stand as testaments to the ingenuity and artistic brilliance of the Byzantine builders. But now, it's time for you to take a quick quiz to see how much you have learned. Which of these cities was the capital of the Byzantine Empire? A. Rome, B. Athens, C. Constantinople. If you chose C, then congratulations, you are correct. When did the Byzantine Empire fall? A. 476 CE, B. 1453 CE, C. 1054 CE. If you chose B, then congratulations, you are right. Which of these emperors was responsible for initiating the iconoclastic controversy in the Byzantine Church? A. Emperor Leo III, B. Emperor Basil, C. Emperor Constantine VII. If you chose A, then congratulations, you are right. If you want to keep learning more about amazing topics like this one, then click on the subscribe button below. We upload new videos every week. Thanks for watching. See you next time.